Hey, this is Shovonakar and you are listening to my podcast, The Freelance Life. And today I'm going to talk about the importance of having a website, how to network, and how to make your website work for you as a passive marketing strategy, and few more tips and tricks. So stay tuned. It's very, very important to be on social media. It's important to showcase your work. It's important to share it on regular basis. Social media is a place where most of your target audience is based and everybody is there. Having a website is so important, and it actually sits a little above than social media. One of the major reasons why social media is not exactly working for a lot of people, the reason is all the social media is trying to act as a money extractor, not as a promoter. So the algorithm which was working for a lot of people few years back is not working for a people right now, because it can be changed by the company. Whereas when you have a website, you make your own algorithm and it's so organic that it doesn't change. It passively starts working for you. Algorithm is one reason why you should be on website. It also gives a personalized edge. It makes you feel it makes the other person feel you are a professional, you're serious about your passion, you're serious about whatever you want to provide as a service and a good. And the best part is you can style your online portfolio the way you want. It's a different journey altogether. It's fun. It will obviously ask for a little bit of money in terms of the domain and the website space, but it's worth it. It will give you a kickback within a year if you do it right. We human beings love good stories which connects us, stories which makes us feel happy even being vulnerable. And that's where the importance of sharing your journey starts. If you have not started sharing your work, please do start it today. There is no good day, there is no bad day to do it and not to do it. I have a website which I have made on Wix, and I have got my domain from GoDaddy. So having a website is really important. Just because I'm on Wix, don't go for it. There's WordPress, there is Squarespace, there is Adobe. There are so many platforms. Even GoDaddy gives you a website making platform. So let me tell you why to have a website and how exactly it works. So organic algorithm. What I mean to say, the keywords, Google or any search engine doesn't understand pictures, it doesn't understand words. So the website, the more content and the more you refresh the content, and I'm not saying you have to refresh your content on daily basis, you can refresh your content once in a week or once in 2 weeks. Google starts understanding that your website is active and certain keywords. So the keywords will be important. If you are a photographer, like for example, I'm a photographer, and I generally use this word personal, like professional photographer, portrait photographer, food photographer, people photographer, fashion photographer. I use these terms so that whenever somebody is searching there's something very similar on Google, a search engine, Google tries to analyze which website has these terms and which website is very active and which website has been very up to date, and it starts pushing the website on the first page of the search engine. And that's how people come across you and they click and they go, and the more clicks you start getting on your website, the algorithm starts becoming stronger. For example, you want to buy a domain. The moment you start doing it, the very first brand I think you will hear or you will come across is GoDaddy, because they have the algorithm is defined as such that anybody looking for domain will come across, because they specialize in selling domains. It's how much you refresh your website, how much you update your website, and the kind of description you put. So please be very careful about descriptions. In terms of the about section, please don't write your biography. Be very descriptive, be very clear about the keywords you're using, because accordingly Google or any search engine will start pushing you on the first page. Now, why it works as a passive marketing? Because after a certain point of time, when Google starts seeing that there is a lot of clicks coming and there's a lot of traffic coming on the website, which how to draw it is very simple. If you're on social media, you're posting some work, post your link along with it, and people, if they want to see more of your work, they will click on the link, and that's how the traffic gets shifted to your website, and your search engine starts analyzing it again as an active website, as something which is fresh, people want to see, and it starts pushing your website on the first page. So you have a website, you have uploaded your pictures, you have chosen the right keywords. Still things are a little slow, still the algorithm is not working. With the amount of website right now at this present point of time, it will take a little bit of time to break that ice. Now, something which you should do as a freelancer is to start writing blogs, podcasts, blogging. These are an amazing way to promote yourself. It be very organic. Please don't copy and paste somebody else's content into your website, because the more hand stitched, the more organic, the more fresh the content is, the search engine starts pushing your website in the high hierarchy. So be creative about how you want to blog about, be creative about how you want to tell your story, because it also helps your target customers to understand what kind of person you are, what kind of freelancer, what kind of professional you are, and how you like to go about work. As a freelancer, we get anxious, we get depressed, we get upset, we cry, we get overwhelmed. And when we don't have anybody, the only way we think we should talk about is social media, and we post certain things. Honestly, after putting so much of effort where somebody has started seeing up to you, when you start posting things which doesn't make any sense, you're going to make your audience lose interest in you. So be very careful about what you post. Post positivity. This is a shortcut. Positivity sells, positivity rocks, positivity spreads, is infectious, and it makes people feel good. One of the most important thing right now at this present point of time is called cross marketing, where people share each other's work and they help each other to promote themselves as well as the other person. Now, this marketing strategy is very organic. It will help boost your website all over again in an indirect way if the traffic goes there. But it also leads this word of mouth. Now, it's important to make a very healthy community where you cross work, whereas what I mean to say, you exchange work with each other, so that you never know. First of all, the problem with freelancing is you never know from where things will come and from which direction. So be very open about it. Be open about sharing somebody else's work. It doesn't hurt, man. Okay, if you share somebody else's work, don't think the entire the followers will go to her or him. In fact, your followers will feel that at least this person is adding value to my life by helping me to see something good apart from whatever I'm seeing on regular basis. Share somebody else's work. If they see that, oh, that person has shared my work, I should also share his or her work. That's a very good way to promote each other and make a healthy community to work under. Something which is the mother of marketing is consistency. How regular you are in terms of putting up yourself in front of the other people. It's as simple as, if you don't know somebody, yet you cross paths with him or her on regular basis at a certain point of time of a day. It's not exactly important, but if you cross path on every regular day basis, you will remember that person, you will try to connect to that person, you will look forward to that person. Whereas if you don't know somebody and you cross path on a once in a blue moon, I don't think so that person will become as important as somebody whom you are crossing path on everyday basis. Yes, it actually works on a similar psychology. So be consistent, share your journey, be happy, be positive, and make people addicted to you, darling. So that's pretty much for the podcast for today. I hope I helped you out. I hope I made you understand what is the importance of website and how exactly you can be a better marketeer for yourself. I know everybody can't hire a marketing person, but there are ways to do it in an organic way. Yes, I am being asked this question on a regular basis, how to market yourself, and I hope this has helped and this has answered a lot of your questions. Please go invest in a website, make it work for you. That's pretty much for today. I'll see you in the next podcast. Thank you so much for hearing me out. Bye-bye.